Kansas City is no stranger to the sound of roaring crowds and thundering touchdowns. But on Sunday, September 28th, the Midwestern city found itself at the heart of a different kind of frenzy, a dazzling intersection of music, sports, and celebrity that left the entire nation spellbound. The reason? Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez, two of the world's most recognizable pop icons, descended on Kansas City in one of the most talked-about arrivals in recent memory. They came not just to cheer on Travis Kelce and the Chiefs in a high-stakes face-off with the Baltimore Ravens, but to turn a simple football game into a pop culture spectacle. Just hours before, Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez had been lighting up social media feeds from a totally different coast. The two best friends weren't simply guests, they were the guests at the lavish California wedding of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Images of Swift and Gomez, hand in hand, swept across the internet like wildfire. Swift, ever the fashionista, was radiant in a sharply tailored blazer, complemented by a plum red patent leather handbag. Gomez was equally luminous, pairing a cream-colored jacket with a classic plaid skirt. The press couldn't get enough of their harmony and style, with every photo radiating the warmth and closeness of a deep, enduring friendship. But as the wedding lights faded, something even more intriguing was about to unfold. In the early hours after the festivities, a convoy was seen snaking its way from Santa Barbara Airport directly onto the tarmac, where Swift's signature private jet awaited, a familiar sight to her fans, but a thrilling confirmation that something special was brewing. By dawn, Kansas City skies were buzzing, not just with anticipation for the day's pivotal NFL clash, but with rumors that two of the world's most beloved pop stars were about to touch down. As Swift's jet rolled to a stop and the doors opened, the air practically crackled with excitement. Cameras captured the friends descending the steps, surrounded by a tight-knit security team, but it was their body language that stole the show. Selena Gomez couldn't contain her excitement. She was all smiles, chatting animatedly with Taylor as they made their way across the tarmac. Swift, characteristically poised but visibly eager, seemed ready to dive into the day's adventure, supporting her fiancé Travis Kelce on one of the most important days of a season. For a city that's seen its share of championship parades, this was a new kind of spectacle. But why did they come? According to insiders, this was more than just a show of support for Kelce. Swift saw the weekend as an opportunity to deepen her friendships and create memories far from the glare of Hollywood. For Gomez, the trip was a rare foray into the world of pro sports, a chance to witness firsthand the electrifying atmosphere of Arrowhead Stadium and to better understand the passion for football that has become such a big part of Taylor's life. Selena wants to see Travis play in person and also learn more about the passion for football that Taylor has been attached to for the past year, a close source revealed. For Gomez, who rarely appears at sporting events, this was not only a new experience but a thrilling one. It wasn't long before social media exploded. Fans and commentators alike dubbed it the intersection of two worlds, when the realms of pop music and professional football collided in spectacular fashion. Suddenly, the Chiefs-Ravens matchup wasn't just another game, it was the event of the weekend. Arrowhead Stadium was transformed. Instead of the usual sea of red and gold, the stands were peppered with fans holding up signs for both Swift and Gomez. People speculated about what songs they might sing from their seats, or whether the stadium's sound system would dare to blast a Swift or Gomez hit during halftime. The anticipation was palpable, would the cameras find the two stars, side by side, cheering for Travis Kelce? The Chiefs, of course, had more than enough motivation. The defending Super Bowl champions were facing a formidable Ravens team in a clash that would test their title ambitions. For Kelce, it was a chance to shine in front of not just his teammates and fans, but two of the most influential women in his life. As the clock ticked down to kickoff, Arrowhead Stadium buzzed with an energy that was almost cinematic. Rumors swept through the crowd that Swift and Gomez would make a surprise appearance on the field to wish Kelce luck, or perhaps even perform a brief duet. While those rumors proved unfounded, their presence alone was enough to keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Inside the stadium, the two friends settled into their VIP suite, joined by a small circle of friends and family. Swift, ever the supportive partner, wore a custom Chiefs jacket, while Gomez opted for a more understated look, letting her excitement do the talking. Cameras caught the two deep in conversation, laughing, hugging, and occasionally jumping to their feet as the action on the field heated up. For the players, the stakes were as high as ever. The Chiefs needed every ounce of focus and determination to face down the Ravens' relentless defense. But for the fans, both in the stadium and watching from living rooms around the world, the real drama was unfolding off the field. Would the cameras catch Swift and Gomez in a spontaneous sing-along? Would Kelce blow a kiss to his fiancée after a touchdown? Every moment seemed loaded with possibility, every shot of the VIP suite sending social media into a fresh frenzy. In the end, the Chiefs delivered a performance worthy of the occasion, battling the Ravens in a nail-biter that had fans on both sides holding their breath. As the final whistle blew and the Chiefs emerged victorious, the stadium erupted, not just for the win, but for the unforgettable weekend that had just unfolded. Swift and Gomez, ever gracious, took a few moments to greet fans as they left the stadium, waving and blowing kisses before slipping away into the night. For many in Kansas City, it was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see two of their musical heroes up close, not on a stage, but in the stands, sharing in the raw, unfiltered joy of the game. As the dust settled, the world was left buzzing. Sports commentators marveled at the power of celebrity to elevate even the most high-stakes game. Music fans dissected every outfit, gesture, and whispered conversation between Swift and Gomez. For the Chiefs, it was another chapter in their storied season, a reminder that in Kansas City, anything is possible. But perhaps the most lasting image was not of the game itself, but of two friends, arm in arm, stepping off a private jet and into the heart of America. In an era when celebrity often seems distant or unattainable, Swift and Gomez reminded us that even the biggest stars are fans at heart, eager to cheer, to support, and to make memories with the people they love. What made this weekend so captivating wasn't just the star power on display. It was the sense of possibility, the feeling that for one brief moment, Kansas City was the center of the universe, a place where music, sports, and friendship came together in a way that felt both extraordinary and deeply human. For Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez, it was another adventure in a friendship that has weathered the storms of fame and fortune. For Travis Kelce and the Chiefs, it was a reminder that even the brightest lights shine a little brighter when shared. And for the rest of us, it was proof that sometimes the most unforgettable stories happen where you least expect them, under the bright lights of a stadium on a crisp autumn night, with the world watching and history waiting to be made. In the end, Kansas City was more than just the backdrop to a football game. It was the stage for a magical, star-studded weekend that will be talked about for years to come. And as the city's skyline faded in the rearview mirror of Swift's jet, one thing was clear: this was a moment that belonged to everyone. Whether you cheered for the Chiefs, sang along to every Swift song, or simply watched in awe as the worlds of pop and pigskin collided, you were part of something unforgettable. And isn't that what great stories are all about?